This condition is definitely stopping me from progressing with everything in my life. I never imagined being this kind of pain every day. It's ruined my life. I have Palmoplantar Pustulosis on the palms of my hands and the soles of my feet. It's very red, inflamed. It has lots of pus forming under the skin. It gets really itchy, it cracks, it bleeds. This is the 4th time I've had to drain my foot of pus today. Got to try and get that pus out because it's like walking on built-up pressure. It's really, really painful. So I wake up every morning in pain. It gets really itchy overnight and it's bleeding, and if I tried to put any weight on my feet at all, that would be excruciating. I want to be able to walk the dogs in the morning, and it's just you feel useless because you can't really do much.
On a bad day, she can't even get out of bed. You know, she's like crying and stuff, just struggling to get to the toilet. Her feet are bleeding and they're all covered in pus, and her hands are red raw, and there's nothing you can do.
There's points where Ricky has had to be my carer. He's had to do the cooking, all of the cleaning, help me wash, brush my hair. Thank you.
Chef special.
I don't really have self-confidence anymore. I'm just mentally and physically drained all the time.
I'd love it to just go away and just go back to normality. I miss the old George, aye. I miss the old life.
Dr. Emma is my last resort. I've just tried so many different things. My whole life and future is riding on it, really.
Hi, Georgia.
Hi.
Hiya. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
We'll walk nice and slowly. What have you come along with today to show me?
I have Palmoplantar Pustulosis. Got it on both hands and both feet.
OK.
It started with a little red circle on this left hand, and then just started expanding and expanding. And then before I knew it, it was on my foot.
Oh, dear. And were there ever any little blisters or pustules within those red circles?
Yeah, it gets really itchy with the pustules. If you stretch it, then it cracks open and then it starts bleeding, and it's very, very stinging. It's really, really sore and itchy.
Yeah.
And I've been bedbound for 6 months one time, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't walk at all.
So
it was really bad. And I was shuffling to the toilet on my bum because I couldn't put any weight on my
your hands or your feet, so it's the only way to get around?
Yeah.
That must be so painful. Tell me a little bit about your background health.
I recently had an MRI, and it turns out I've got some arthritis in the spine.
God, you've had a few things going on, haven't you?
I know, yeah.
Another really important question I have to ask you, because 90% of people who have what you have also smoke.
Yeah.
And I can tell by your smile that you do.
Yes. I've been smoking since I was about 14, but I've cut down to 5 currently a day.
Right, OK.
From
and what
20.
was that from? Well, that's very, very commendable. Smoking makes palmoplantar pustulosis much worse. It's to do with the nicotine gathering and irritating the sweat glands. And we know that nicotine also has effect on certain cells within the skin, further stimulating inflammation. OK, right. Let's have a look at these hands of yours. Well, this looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks very angry, and it feels really hot.
You can't grip anything, it's just really, really sore.
OK, now we're going to have a good look at your feet. Oh, gosh.
Your poor feet.
That looks so painful. Again, this is really, really angry looking. And then it's because it's so inflamed, the skin is just shredding off. Oh, you poor thing. Palmoplantar pustulosis is an immune-mediated disease. It's caused because of these pustules appearing around the opening of the sweat glands. They burst, and in these areas, the immune system's in overdrive and telling the skin cells to turn over a bit more quickly. That is why they are crusty and red and inflamed. This is pretty severe, so I'd like to get in control of this because we can't go on with the skin being as bad as this. I do wonder whether we should start to think about perhaps something that you take by mouth. We're going to change how you look after your skin. I'll give you some creams and Muddy's going to show you a different type of dressings and things to do. There's a few different tests I want to do because for some people there is a link between the arthritis and the condition. Now, the smoking.
Yes.
We got to try and get from the 5 down to the 0.
Yeah.
You think you can?
Yeah,
You can definitely do it. OK, I'll leave you with Muddy then and she'll go through all of these and I'll go and write you a prescription of creams, OK?
Thank you very much.
Take care. Georgia's life has been really completely devastated by this condition. She's not able to do many of the things that we all take for granted. But I am hopeful that we can come up with something that's going to give her some level of her normality back again.
It's been really good meeting Dr. Emma. She's going to do some tests and then hopefully set me on a new course of treatment. And that makes me feel very good. There's hope, light at the end of the tunnel.
Georgia's a very severe form of Palmoplantar Pustulosis, and her spine arthritis is very much related to the same process that's going on in her hands and feet. The cells of the bone are being told to turn over more quickly, and that's what leads to the pain and the breakdown of the cells in the joints of her spine. So I've put her on an injectable medication used to treat both the spine and the skin condition.
Treatment is going slowly. I inject myself in the legs every 2 weeks to treat my skin condition as well as my arthritis. There's still a long way to go, but it's a lot better. Dr. Emma put me on injections to treat my skin condition as well as my arthritis. I've still got a long way to go, but I'm feeling excited to show Dr. Emma the progress in my skin.
Hiya, Georgia.
Hiya.
How are you? Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
So I've been looking forward to seeing you back to find out how you've been getting on.
No, it's been really, really good. A lot of improvement. I mean, I can actually grip things again, so yeah.
Good. And how are the feet?
They're also a lot better. I can walk a lot better. I'm able to do things with the dogs without feeling like I'm a walking zombie.
That's amazing. Tell me about the pain in the back. Have you noticed any improvement with that yet?
I used to have really a lot of trouble sleeping because the pain was just so bad. So I can sleep through the night now.
Good.
Without any pain.
That's a big difference, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's since I've really been on the injections.
And you've been on that medicine now for about 8 weeks. So it's still very early days with a medication like that. Now, there's a very important question I have to ask you.
Smoking.
Yes. How have you got on with this not smoking?
Okay, I'll maybe have one every couple of days or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
that's a big, big difference,
Yeah.
isn't it? Okay, well, I can't wait to get in and have a look. Is that okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Good. Okay, Georgia, let's have a wee look at these. Well, these look a whole lot better.
Yep.
They're still not perfect,
No.
but you don't have very many of those little pustules that you had.
No.
And the actual background of the skin is just not looking quite so red and angry. All of this is essentially just the dead skin, and that will work itself off the surface.
I still get pain, but I mean, I can walk around most of the time. It's just a huge improvement, yeah.
Good. Okay, let's have a look at your hands. Oh, yeah, there we go. I mean, what a difference. We're almost there,
It's
aren't we?
almost smooth again.
And you don't have any of the blisters on there.
Nope.
And then on this hand, so you've got this crack.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of manual labour on the farm, so it's just normal wear and tear.
Well, that's a good sign that you're able to put them through
Yeah,
too
I
much,
know.
isn't it? So all of this, although early days on the medicine, are really, really good signs. Let's try and work on getting rid of that one cigarette every other day.
Yeah.
That would be also good.
I'm feeling very happy. life is looking a lot more optimistic. My skin is so much better, and hopefully it will start to clear up more and more. I am extremely grateful to Dr. Emma. She's completely changed my life.